are grade 1 students at Royal Oak School. Today we're going to be teaching you about polar bears.
We have been working hard to understand why polar bears are threatened.
We hope to bring awareness and promote conservation of this vulnerable species.
What is a polar bear? That's a great question. It is a carnivore, also known as the top predator in the Arctic. What is a carnivore?
A carnivore eats mostly meat.
Gotcha. So, what does a polar bear look like?
It is a bear that is white and lives in the Arctic. It is up to 3 meters or 10 feet long. It is as heavy as 7 men.
Where do polar bears live? They live in the Arctic Circle, also known as the North Pole. What is it like there?
It is very cold. They walk on the ice or swim in the water.
Fun fact, penguins do not live in the Arctic Circle. They live in the South Pole, also known as the Antarctica.
What is their favorite food?
Polar bears love seals. They use their strong sense of smell to find them.
How far can they smell?
Up to 20 miles or 32 kilometers.
Fun fact, that distance is like from our school to the Calgary Zoo.
How do they catch seals?
By waiting at a seal hole in the ice for a seal to come up for air. Then it grabs the seal quickly.
What else do they eat?
They also eat larger marine mammals like beluga whales, walruses, and narwhals.
Don't forget they also eat terrestrial mammals like muskox, snow geese, and tuk-tuk, also known as caribou.
Last, they eat grass and berries in the summer.
Did you know polar bears can survive without eating for 7 to 10 days?
What? That's silly.
And mommy polar bears don't eat up to 8 months.
Wow, that's like a superpower.
Well, that is because they are busy nursing and protecting their cubs in their ice dens.
Good job.
Did you know polar bears have 4 inches of fat?
What? Why?
To stay warm, of course.
Oh, like winter cold?
Exactly.
Did you know that polar bears can swim for 10 days in a row?
Really?
Yeah, that is like 354 kilometers.
They also have web paws for swimming.
Oh, like dogs and geese?
Yep. Their front paws are for paddling and their hind paws are for steering. Did you know that polar bears have clear fur?
Huh? I thought they were white.
Actually, they have an undercoat that is white. This keeps the heat and the guard hair is clear, which helps it to be waterproof.
What color is their skin?
It's black because it helps absorb the heat from the sun.
Wow, that is interesting.
Why did we care about polar bears?
Because they are a vulnerable species, which means they are almost endangered.
What are the threats to the polar bears?
One major threat to polar bear climate change and climate warming. As a result, the ice is melting.
How does that impact the polar bears?
The sea ice is important because it helps the polar bears to hunt for seals, and if all the sea ice melts, then it will be harder to find food. Then the polar bears have to go further south to look for food and compete with grizzly bears for food. Other times, they go near towns where people live.
Yeah, and melting ice, snow, and ice melts can damage dens, which is harmful for cubs and pregnant polar bears. This means less cubs are being born or able to survive.
Another threat are humans. How can a human hurt the polar bear? I thought
they were top predators. They are, but humans cause pollution and use oil and gas which can hurt polar bears. How does that hurt them?
Well, humans are digging for oil and gas and are moving closer into the Arctic. This can risk spills or leaks into the Arctic environment, like the sea or sea ice where the polar bears might get exposed. If they eat the oil, it would really hurt them.
Also, if the oil gets on their fur, polar bears can't regulate their body temperature. That's right. And did you know people who went to visit and travel to see polar bears can actually cause disturbances to their environment and part of their habitat? Finally, the polar bears are threatened by diseases and parasites, especially since warming in the Arctic makes it harder for them to get food and stay healthy.
Oh no, that sounds devastating. What can we do to help?
Great question. We think it is imperative that more people learn about the issues polar bears face so that we can work together and make some simple changes.
What changes can we make?
Reducing our own carbon footprint is one great place to start.
How can we do that?
When possible, rather than driving around, try to walk bikes or take a bus. Oh, I live nearby the school. I can ride my bike or walk to school.
Yeah, and you could try turning off the lights during daytime or using energy-efficient light bulbs. Hey, we do that in class already when it is a sunny day. Our teacher turns the light off and opens the blinds to let in the sunlight.